Hello, 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 hello. So, today's episode of Rise and Vibes is sponsored by Envision Sea Moss. Envision Sea Moss not only just has sea moss, they also have sea moss lemonade. And let me just tell y'all, this sea moss lemonade is some of the best stuff that you are ever going to taste in your life. He's from Memphis, so he has flavors like North Memphis, Orange Mound, Memphis Grizzlies. I was waiting for the guest, sir. So yeah, I can't be late and waiting for the guests. So whenever the guests tell me that they ready, then that's when we're ready. But anyway, so this is these are the flavors. These are just a few of the flavors, but you guys make sure you go follow Envision Sea Moss. They have some dope products, and they are small business and they are minority owned. So make sure that you get with them and grab your sea moss or your sea moss lemonade or something of that nature. Y'all know today we have Boost Doctor on the show, so I'm gonna be drinking my sea moss lemonade throughout the whole situation. Y'all know Boost Doctor gonna talk his shit. So I got my sea moss lemonade and I'm ready. I'm just waiting for him to join. While we wait for him to join, if you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure that you go in and go ahead and subscribe. You can do that by clicking the link in my bio. And then, as I said before, make sure y'all go follow Envision Sea Moss, because you could grab, and they ship worldwide, so you could grab your sea moss lemonade, your sea moss products, anything sea moss. And if you guys don't know the nutritional factors of sea moss, then you really just need to go on and do your research. Y'all know we ain't getting no younger, so we need to stay up on our vitamins and sea moss and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and get Boost Doctor in, and y'all just be ready, because y'all know he gonna talk his I'm just gonna drink my see, he should be coming in just a second. All right, pretty good. I never tasted this one before. Boost Doctor, it said I invited you. Thank you. You may have to send a request, Boost Doctor. I'm not sure what's going on. If that works. But y'all know I'm tasting a little bit of each one of them. I think I already tasted. Hey, sir. How are you?
What's going on? Fine, and
Listen,
you?
I'm so happy that you came in acting like you got some sense. I appreciate that.
I always act like I got some sense till somebody make
And
me act like I ain't
okay,
got
so
none.
listen, I'm not trying to make you act like you ain't got no sense. So first, I want to tell you thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and answer the fans' questions and talk to us, okay? And let us pry a little bit in your business, because you know what was one of the main questions. I don't even got to ask it. I know you already know it about the new
What's that?
car, but we're gonna ease into that. We're gonna ease into that, right? We're gonna we're gonna start at the beginning and we're gonna end at the end. So, like I said, thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk to us today. All right.
Yeah,
So,
ain't no problem.
for those who have been under a rock, tell us how long you've been racing.
Since the
Since when?
been racing
The
since
90s?
the '90s.
Ooh, you might be giving away
Yeah,
your age.
yeah, I'm 51.
So you've been racing since you was in.
Right, as soon as I
Oh
got out of high
wow.
school.
How did your parents feel about that?
Mm, of course, my daddy always supported it, and my mama, she just knew it was in me, so you know,
Right.
wasn't no big deal.
So one of the fans asked when you were going to throw a show in your hometown.
I don't know. I ain't do one last year. This is the first year that I didn't do one. Well, I ain't do one this year. So I feel like I'll probably do something next year. I ain't really worked no details yet, but you know, it's so much going on, and like sometimes with everything that's going on now, it's like a big risk to just throw a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's always, you know, we got all the big wheel stuff going on, and shit getting stacked everywhere. And then like in this area, it's always racing going on anyway. So you just have to plan it properly, you know, to make it all work out.
So when you say it's so much going on, what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is like, you know, it used to be a time where it might be a show a month, and now you might see 5 or 6 shows a month. So, you know, to me, I feel like that make the game so like all the fans they got, you know, they can
Right.
choose where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before, like if it was just one race, like that's the race you went to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that kind of killed the shows.
Do you how do you feel about where Big Rim Racing is going, like other than the shows?
I think it's doing well. I mean, it's definitely I think the outsiders are starting to see it more. You know, the people that's really not into it or whatever. So I think it's I think it's getting traction. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's getting traction. You know, a lot of times, man, you got to look past. Like people always talking about the drama that's in Big Wheel. I mean, drama in everything, man. It might be a little more in Big Wheel, maybe, but that same shit is in any type of racing or grudge racing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really. It would help if it was less of it. I think, but at the same time, I don't really think it's killing it like that. You know what I'm saying? I think big wheel racing gonna go where it's going regardless of whether it's drama or not. You know.
My this just my opinion, and then you tell me how you feel about it. I feel like Big Rim Racing is not was or could be is a multi-billion-dollar business, but a lot of the things that are not handled properly are stopping it from reaching the pinnacles that it could reach. What do you think about that?
I mean, of course, but that's anything that's new. You know, everything got to be figured out. Um, yeah, things could definitely be ran different, but you know, it just take time to get all that worked out. You know, a lot of people like to get on and just beat up the culture, but you know, I just feel like in due time, you know, I feel like you know, I started doing this in 2017, and now it's 2023, and I have grown tremendously. So, like, you know, I think we all gonna grow. So long as we growing, I think the culture will grow and the
So
sport will be
how
better.
long do we have to? How long is Big Rim Racing new? Like how long is something new?
I don't really mean like it's new. What I mean is, so if you just talk about small tire racing, that's been going on for
Right,
over 30 years. You know what I'm saying? So, and really just all in how you look at it. It's been going on longer than that, but like it became a big thing probably
right,
30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So like we ain't
right.
got that many years in.
Do you miss the good old days of Big Rim Racing?
I mean, people always say that, man, and to me, like, I mean, like, definitely, I like the pack shows and all that. So, sometimes the shows ain't as packed now. So, yeah, I miss that, but I don't really. I like what we got now better than what we had because you know, for me, my situation might be different from other people's situation, but I remember going into the track and nobody won't race me to the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Because they figure I'm the toughest motherfucker to beat, so they're gonna do everything else what they got to do, and then if they make a little money that day, they might try me at the end of the night. So like, I don't miss that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I like the shootouts. I like the shootouts, man, because you already know what's going down. You know, in the
Right.
beginning.
So, I had 100,000 questions about the new car. Do you want to talk about that?
What you want to know
Well,
about it?
a lot of people wanted to know what made you build a different car outside of the box, and what type of racing are you going to be doing with that car?
I'm gonna be running 24 slick class, the same
Hmm.
thing I ran the box in. You know, ours was coming into the class that was more so dedicated race cars. And I was already fighting being that I had a box Chevy running against G bodies. So once the dedicated race cars started coming, like to
Right.
me that just didn't make sense. So I'm gonna just even the
Oh,
playing
that's what it
field a
is,
little
even
bit.
in the playing field. That's what you're
Hmm.
gonna call it.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Okay. When can we expect to see that car on the track?
Um, my plan is to make Hot Rods race that late February race he always have. Is usually like the
Hmm.
24th or 25th or whatever. So my plan is to have it at that
Oh,
at
that's
that
the
race.
debut. Okay. Okay. And
Yep.
outside of you making that race, and you said you're probably gonna throw your race next year. What do you have? What else do you have coming up?
I mean, for me, basically, man, my goals for the year is just to get that car dialed in for 24 slick and get looped back on hard tires. And then I don't give a damn what's coming up. I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So
And
that's my
anybody can get
goal.
it. Hmm.
Anybody. Cause all this year I ran well the past 3 years I've been running 24 slick and then like with me running 24 slick with a box Chevy, the it's not always an even race. You know what I'm saying? So I use my knowledge, my know-how, whatever, to make it even. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm at the point now, why not use my knowledge and know-how to make me faster and not just
Right.
even?
You know, I never thought what you just said about people not wanting to race you until the end of the night and stuff like that. I never thought about that. Like I always just was like they scared of you,
Every
doctor. Like they scared of you. I know back then. I ain't gonna say not now, but back then when I first met you, nobody would ever say it, but I know they were scared of you.
Yeah, and like that's what I went through. You know, people will do anything
Right.
to up their status, but still they gonna be real careful about how they try to do that. So like, most of the time, man, I get to the track early, man. We ain't doing shit all day. We ain't doing shit all day, and then we might get a race at the end of the night. or just like all these inflated pots and stuff. Like, never get them kind of pots. I think the only time we got a big pot is the last time we ran cut the check. So that was like a 40K pot. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time people don't want to bet. They don't want to gamble that hard. Unless, you know, they on some Bruce type shit where they getting some kind of
What's
handicap.
what's what's Bruce type?
A
You
handicap
said Bruce always got to get some
that
type of
nigga,
handicap.
yeah, that nigga moving around in a wheelchair.
Oh my goodness. Who is your biggest rival in big rim racing?
Everybody always asks me that, man, and like it just really just depends on the season and what a motherfucker got going on. You know what I'm saying? But like in terms, if a person's sitting like me, I look at them all the same. You know what I'm saying? But like if a person got a lot better car than you, or a car that's made to go faster than what you going in, it kind of change things. You know what I'm saying? But like really, man, I give at any given moment the slowest motherfucker might beat your ass. So you know what I'm saying? So like I don't. To me, I treat everybody the same. I'm trying to whip everybody ass. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. Like if you slow, like I ain't gonna bullshit. I'ma still fucking bring the pain. If you fast, I ain't gonna bullshit. So all you niggas that keep playing in these lights, thinking y'all gonna get me off my game, you gonna never get me off my game on the light. So y'all can just go ahead and pull that shit in there. Go on, pull that shit in and go on, turn on that goddamn second bug. Cause you ain't gonna make me fuck up on the light.
They wanted to know when Tony Band's car is coming.
Man, that is the $1 million question. So, um, I don't
Right.
believe he on that right now. I can't. That would be something you would have to talk to him about.
I think sometimes we don't understand. We just want to see racing, and y'all have lives outside of the cars. You know what I'm saying? That we don't have. Y'all don't have every moment of y'all life can't be surrounded by cars and racing. Life be life, and y'all have other stuff to do.
Not only that, it's like at the end of the day, the
Right.
fans just want to see a race. But like for me, it gotta make fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't certain cars like it don't make no sense to race to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just bought a car that I don't give a fuck what you got. I'm gonna race you. Ain't nobody gotta ask you, will you race such and such, bitch? I will run anybody with this car right here. You own big wheels. I'm gonna run you with this car. Now, can I lose? Hell yeah, I can lose. But I know I got a car that's capable of winning no matter what it's up against. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the purpose of buying that car. I get tired of motherfuckers trying to get me to do stupid ass races. So I'm gonna make y'all feel stupid. Let y'all do the stupid race.
Why do you think they always talked about you having a race like you said G bodies?
Because like if you out there winning, people want to put a stop to that, and they don't care what it take to do it. That's just what they want to do. They want to put a stop to it. So people like Straight and motherfuckers like that, they come up with this bright idea of well, Boost Doctor can't run on hard tires or run against the donks or whatever. And I had to go to G Body. And then as soon as I went to G Body, they started letting any kind of car run with a donk. Fucking G Bodies running with the donks. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. And I know they're gonna try to come up with some bullshit this time, but
So
it
it
ain't
wasn't
gonna
the
help them.
cars, it was just you.
Yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt. So that's why when Lil Kim and all them was on there a few weeks back talking about I got to get with the times, and I'm like, well, what the fuck does that mean? Get with the times? Y'all ain't got nothing that can beat me now. Y'all ain't got nothing that can beat me now, and you finna sit here and tell me my new car ain't gonna be capable of beating y'all? What? Man, you can get all the fucking way out of here. But we gonna see, you know what I'm saying? It might take me a little while to get things dialed in, and that's just racing. But I promise you, when I say I'm ready, I'm gonna be ready.
You know, I won't say a lot. I would say about a lot of the fans that follow the sport now, they don't remember how Luke Cage used to look before you painted it and before you put the ruches on it. And I talk about this all the time. I love the fact that once you painted your car and you put ruches on it, you told them they paid for the paint and they paid for the rims. I love that. That was like the best statement of all time to me.
Oh yeah, I mean it's facts. It's facts, man. Like when I come into the game, I had a very basic setup in my car, but it worked very well. Like it was well tuned. It did what it's supposed to do, and it took me a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like my first race was with Dump Master, and I beat him. And at the time, like no, I don't even think he had lost a big wheel race. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of changed the game when I beat him because they had people looking and wondering like what the fuck he got going on. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, my next really big race was Cut the Check, and I beat them too on the same setup that I rode around in on the street. You know what I'm saying? And I mean people just had to respect it. You know, sometimes you do something one time and like people be like, "Oh, that's a fluke, whatever." But then when you come back and do it again, or do it to somebody else that's big, then they like, "Oh, this shit real." You know what I'm saying? So, it's always I just try to whatever I have, I try to maximize it. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it don't work in your favor. Sometimes, like just like this year, I think I had 3 or 4 straight races. I went to the track 3 times in a row, and all 3 times I took off in my car and that bitch cut off before it even got to the fucking 60 foot. Like 3 races straight. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just have shit going on. And a lot of people, the haters, they're gonna use that to try to bring you down or look down on you, man. But I know what the fuck going on and I know what the fuck I got. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no motherfucker on the outside gonna tell me what it is that I can do. Cause I know what I can do and I know what I done. And like people want to always be like, like that current day or what you did today or what you did this week. Well, I did what I did. Like sometimes that shit gonna work out for you. Sometimes it ain't. But what nobody can erase is the past. Like whatever the fuck you done did in the past, that shit is forever. That shit is forever. Like I can be 80 fucking years old. You know what? You remember when I cut the check up? Or you remember when I dump my stuff? Like that shit is forever, man. So I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. If I don't never win another goddamn race again, I didn't beat all you motherfuckers.
So,
So run and tell that shit with your get telling ass. Y'all always want to talk about
so
something.
I tell people all the time, my favorite, absolute favorite race is you and Cut the Check. I could watch you and that box race. I don't care if y'all race 785 times. I want to see it every time.
Yeah, and it's like, man, people kill me trying to dumb down the results of that race. Oh, they ain't got their car right. Well, why it ain't right? Because I beat them? What the fuck ain't right about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, quit trying it because that's your favorite and it fucking lost. It ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Well, what the fuck ain't right about it? Why don't you tell? Matter of fact, if it ain't right, why the fuck don't you tell them what the fuck wrong with it so I can them and kick their ass again? Oh, cut the check when they get tuned in. Well, goddamn, it's 3 years. You know what? Just lay on down, man. Just lay on down. Lay on down. And you know, and the other thing, and then on the other hand, what I don't like is, oh, that car ain't been right since Johnny died. Man, that car 10 times faster than it was when I raced in the first time. It's 10 times faster. It's no comparison. When the setup that Johnny put in that car is what I ran the first time in Fayetteville. And when we ran, I ain't even gonna count the second time because the track conditions were terrible. But when we ran the third time in Alabama, they were 10 times faster. It's no comparison. But everybody want to say, oh, when Johnny had the car, it was flying, it couldn't be beat. Man, Johnny got his ass kicked too. You know what I'm saying? But that car is fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, it's a piece of shit. They fucked up their money, this, that. The car fast. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers keep gauging that car off what I'm doing. No, gauge it off how many of y'all asses he done beat. Cause I'm the only one that's done beat him. I think Sugar Man beat him when they broke their transmission, and they was out in front before they broke the transmission. So like, who else done beat him?
Right. Who do you think is your toughest competitor?
Here again, like I get asked that question all the time, but like the everybody is always evolving. So like, you know, for example, um Playboy Jeezy. So
That's a
I
good
didn't
one.
beat Playboy twice. You know what I'm saying? I beat Playboy twice. The first time we ran in at South Georgia, and I beat him there. That was on hard tires. And then we ran again in Reynolds, and he claimed he had the sweaty fingers or something, and took off like way before the light even fucking dropped or whatever. So I won that one. But I know where a Playboy car was when we ran on hard tires, and like I know where it is now. You know what I'm saying? So like it just depends on the given moment or what everybody got going on that's gonna determine how
Right.
big the competition gonna be. So like right now, like I feel like we'll have a better race than what we would have before. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his car dialed in. Like he got
Gina
his
done a
car
lot
right.
of work.
I ain't gonna take that from him. Like he got the car. The car, he got it
Yeah.
working. But but that's the thing, man. 24 slick, man. It's a lot of gangsters in 24 slick. I just feel like anybody could win. I feel like anybody can win in 24 slick.
Outside of your toughest competitor, who is your favorite person to race?
Man, I've had some good races with several people. Like me and Playboy had when we ran in South Georgia. That was a good damn race. Um, Me and Sage done had we done had a good race. It's been me and Macho had a good
Yeah.
race in Alabama. I mean, it wasn't a good pass for me or him, but like we went through there where like it was almost a photo finish. So races like that is always good for the fans.
Remember you said late night was your
You
favorite
know,
racer? Who's your
yeah, it used to
favorite
be.
racer now? Who?
Okay. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know who my favorite racer is right now. That's a good question. That's a very good question. But man, I wish you'd have asked me that before the show so I could figure it
We
out.
can
But
come
man, I
back
can't
to
even
it.
think right now.
It'll come to you.
Yeah.
Um, would you ever build another like a G body or a dunk or of your own to race?
Nah, I was gonna do a G body and I was looking for one, but like dollar wise, what I bought was more bang for the buck than what a G body was. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went that route. But that's what I
Oh,
was
a G
looking for.
body. Oh, you was gonna join the G
Yeah,
body gang.
I seen one. Yeah, I seen one that I was gonna get, and the car I ended up buying was just a whole lot better deal. It made more sense. But, at the end of the day, man, it's just a body on a car. Like it don't, it just come down to chassis and weight. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter the shape of the fucking car.
Why do you think so much personal stuff comes into play when it comes to our culture?
Well, one reason I'm gonna say it does is because I think I think big wheel racing is probably the only motorsport where people are in it not so much for the racing. You know what I'm saying? So like any other drag racing, man, you got that car because that's what you love. That's what you want to do. You a hot rodder or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You like fast cars. Blah blah blah. I think in big wheel racing, everybody don't have that. I think some people like the popularity of it. I think some people is more focused on the popularity than the actual
Oh,
racing.
so they just rather be quote unquote internet famous.
Other words, they like yeah, like so they got a badass car, and they more focused on they more they more focused on uh how big they are on social media.
Oh, so they want to be internet famous versus actually racing.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a lot of it. You know, any other motorsport, whoever in it, man, like they really in it. That's what they love. You know, they fucking, you know, that's all they do is racing. That's. I don't think big wheel racing. It's got some people in it like that, but
Right.
everybody is not like that.
So those are the ones that do you think those are the ones that are hurting the sport?
I mean, to a degree, but not really, because everybody ain't gonna
Right.
be a champion. And like people gonna build a car, and everybody ain't gonna be a champion. Everybody ain't gonna be the champ. Everybody ain't gonna win races. Some motherfucker might not never win a shootout or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got people that's not at the top of the game, but they still
Right.
love what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And you got people they spent all this money and they want to be at the top of the game and they not and they feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Somebody asked, are there any more cars coming out of your shop that are going to race?
Um, Cold Blue is the only car I'm working with
Okay.
right now, other than my
What kind of car is that?
the
Okay.
blue box Chevy, Richie Rich,
Oh, you know,
4151, Rich
I did
4151.
not. This is the second. Somebody else was telling me about that car today, and I had no idea Richie Rich had a car. I never knew that.
Yep. Oh yeah, we coming. We coming. You know, it's taking a little longer than what I expected it to, but sometimes it's like that when you when it's somebody else's bill and you gotta get it to your status or or how you do things. So like it's taking a little longer, but we making improvements every time we go out with it, and we getting close.
Somebody asked how you feel about CC's big wins this past weekend.
Hey, I think it's awesome, man. I think it's awesome just for the fact that you know it's so much hate out there towards him, and and I mean he overcame that. You know what I'm saying? He showed what he could do. You can't take. I mean, if somebody beat you twice or whatever, or they beat three, they get 3 wins, no losses in a weekend at a very prestigious race or whatever. I mean, you
Okay.
can't take nothing from them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that because I fought with him or whatever. I'm just saying like facts is facts. Like he did his thing, and it's always good, man. Like for me, when people tell me I can't do something, it just make me do it. You know what I'm saying? Like people always telling me, "Oh, you can't." My little 3 wheel I just built. It was 100 comments of a motherfucker telling me the front wheel wasn't gonna work on there, and I was like, "Bitch, I've been fucking with 3 wheels for 30 years." Like I don't know what it is, but why do people always look for flaw in something? You know what I'm saying? Man, just look at my shit and be like, man, that's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever. Like, why you gotta look for flaw? Motherfuckers always gotta look for flaw in everything you do. You know what, man? Like, I ain't got no goddamn sense. Like, I ain't everything. Let me just say this. Every fucking thing I do is motherfucking calculated. I don't just do shit. Like when I build that shit, every fucking weld on that motherfucker, every fucking nut and bolt, like I put thought into where the fuck that shit was going and what the fuck I was doing with it. Do it always work out the best? No. But if you got a plan 90% of the time, man, that shit gonna work out. That shit gonna
Right,
work
because a
out.
lot of people don't know you've been dealing with them, right, as long as you've been racing, huh? Or maybe longer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like man, like when I before I was an adult, like I couldn't get no fucking 4 wheeler or motorcycle because my brother had one and he stayed in trouble all the time. So like when I got old enough to get one, I couldn't get one. So I couldn't buy that one until I was grown. Like I was when I turned 18. As soon as I got out of school, I bought me a fucking dirt bike. I bought a fucking a KX 250. Like soon as I fucking did, no, I bought a fucking 250 R 3 wheeler. That's what I bought. That was my
So
first bike
Devo
I
effed
bought.
it up for you.
Yeah, yeah, Debo, man, Debo used to run, man. The police used to come to the house and say they're gonna kill him. Man, Debo used to run from the
Wow.
police every day. They couldn't never, but they knew who it was. You know what I'm saying? He said run from the police every single day. Paint the bike every goddamn day. Paint a different color. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So I couldn't get no bike and I couldn't get no BB gun. Cause he used to go shoot people chickens and shit. So I couldn't get no fucking I couldn't get no BB gun. Look, man, the only thing I ever had that was even close to a BB gun, one time Debo bought me a slingshot for my damn bought me a slingshot for my damn birthday. And like he couldn't tell my parents, you know what I'm saying? Like he just like gave it to me. And that's the only thing I ever had that was remotely close to a gun. And then the only thing I had close to a motorcycle was a moped. My dad had buy me a moped. I couldn't get nothing else. My mama wouldn't let me. My daddy ain't care, but my mama wouldn't
Debo
let me
messed
have
it
it.
up for everybody.
Oh yeah, Debo used to shoot the people chickens, man. Kill they damn chickens, man. He had one of them damn 177. No, he had a 22 pellet rifle. And he kill chickens and everything with that shit. Kill chickens, squirrels, rabbits, man. Oh man, they used to come to the house. People come to the house talking shit because they knew he did it. And D-Bay used to stay in shit. I was a complete opposite. I ain't never really get in no trouble for shit like
How
that.
much older than you is Debo?
Debo is
Oh, that's why
7
he
years
messed it
older
up
than
for
me.
you.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't get.
So,
My daddy buy me a moped. Act like he damn. Like he damn. Like boy, I got you a gangster. A damn moped. I loved it though, cause you gonna love what's yours. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no damn motorcycle, but hey, man, me and my boys, we all the whole community had mopeds. Yeah, I'd be fucking with my shit. I trying to make it faster some
so they
kind of
was
way,
talking
you
about
know?
the Toyota, and somebody talked about the Volvo. That Volvo, do you still have it with all that
Yep.
music? Listen, I seen. I don't know what I was looking at. Was it a I don't know what I was looking at, but that thing, it was blowing. It seemed like it was blowing like a. Go ahead.
Yeah, like a girl
Yes.
doing a hair trick or something. It was blossoming her hair. Yeah. Yeah, it's real. Somebody just asked, how many base wars have I won? What in 2020 with that Volvo, I was undefeated in my class, and I had the world record in that class.
You had or you still have the world record?
So in NSPL, National Sound Pressure League, the records
Oh, okay.
reset every year. Got the record like the next year it start all over again. So I had the record all year in
So
2020.
you going for it next year?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I got a new setup I'm putting in the car, and it's definitely gonna be louder than ever. But I don't know how much competing I'm gonna do because I don't know how much
Right.
time I'm gonna have to do that. But I will show up at some event, and you know, to set the record, that's all you got to do. Like you can go to one event and do that,
Mhm.
as long as you loud enough. But like, far as like doing that every weekend, I know I ain't gonna be able to do that.
What's your if you have not already built your dream car, what's your dream car to build?
Um, man, I love like a '64
What?
Plymouth Fury. That's one of my cars. And then another one of my favorite cars is a '62 Impala.
Hmm.
And it's a few cars, but I really love '64 Sport Fury.
Okay. So you're gonna be a old man riding around in one of them. I feel
possibly.
like you'll get it. That's kind of like a rare car though, huh?
I could have like the money I just spent on the car I just bought. I could have bought one to
Right.
be honest, but like I knew that shit was gonna make me no money. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta think like for me, this shit gotta work for me. Like I can't go to the track and race every weekend if I'm not making any type of money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna work every day. I'm not gonna work every day just to build a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Like that car gotta do work. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. Like I gotta make money with what I'm
One of the
doing.
questions that the fans sent was, and I'm not sure if you want to answer this, but I'll ask it anyway, is what's the biggest pot you ever raced for and won?
Cut the check. The pot was 40K.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
Um, what is your goal like when you're retired from racing? What would you like for your legacy to be?
Like for me, I don't really, people think what they think about you, and whatever they think, that's fine. Like people show me love right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta stop doing it for somebody to show me love. So like I don't really think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a I don't know when I would ever retire from racing, but if I couldn't race, like I'm a gearhead. So like I'm the type person like I'm gonna take some kind of mechanical item and I'm gonna modify it or make it better or whatever. That's what I do. Like that little 3 wheel I just built, like, you know, I didn't build it because I wanted to race it. I just wanted to build it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to build it and look at like, yeah, I built that. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I'm a real fucking gearhead. Like the racing is just something, something else to keep me occupied or whatever.
I'm gonna tell you why a lot of the fans, and myself included, respect you, right? Because not only do you race and drive your own car, but you also build your own car. So it's kind of like you're one with the car. You know what I mean? You know every nut and bolt on your car. I don't think you painted it, or maybe you did, but like everything that's done to your car is something that you pretty much had
Yeah,
a hand in. And so for that, a lot of
yeah,
people really respect you. And like I said, myself included.
yeah. That's always a good thing. Then sometimes, like I'm not gonna hate on what somebody is capable of doing, but sometimes it's like, I got this car right here, and I did every fucking thing to it myself. And then you got this guy over here. He got all this money. He just go to the baddest motherfuckers in the world for everything he need. Like I need the baddest motor. He go buy that motor. I need the baddest tuner. He go hire that tuner. You know what I'm saying? I need the baddest chassis man. He go hire that chassis man. Well, I'm over here. I need every goddamn thing myself.
And
You
in
know what I'm
most cases,
saying?
you beat him.
So, it, it, yeah, in a lot of cases I do. In a lot of cases I do. But still, like, you know, eventually a motherfucker gonna get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sitting here and I got 80K in my car and he got 300 in his, when he get that shit figured out, he gonna kick somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? If he get it figured out. But sometimes people got, um, you can have $200,000 in parts, but like the parts, they gotta match. They gotta match. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit gotta go together. You know what I'm saying? So just because you spent a lot of money, don't mean you got like the ultimate setup.
Right. Who do you think is the baddest outside of you, of course? Who do you think is the baddest shit talker in Big Rim Racing? Like the baddest, like when they talk, like you laugh because it's funny, and then you like, oh man, they be talking that.
Um, that's really a good question. That's a good question because there's some good ones out there. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you who is a very. I'm gonna tell you who's a
Okay.
slick talker. The fucking Star Mac. He a real slick talker. You know what I'm saying? Like he might not be like the raw type motherfucker that's gonna goddamn yell and all this, but like he gonna say some shit that you gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? He kind of, like I can do both. Like I can say some shit you gonna feel, and I can damn scream and do all of that. But like Star Mac, he normally not gonna really like. He ain't gonna do no whole bunch of yelling and all that. But like he gonna agitate the shit out of you though.
Who do you think is the quiet killer? Like they ain't gonna say too much, but when they get in them beans, boy.
Well, that gotta be Grand Nasty. Cause he don't really
Mhm.
talk no shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But he gotta do.
yeah. I would have thought Grand Nasty would have been like your arch nemesis. I was thinking the same thing. Whoever just said Macho.
I mean, like, why he gonna be my arch nemesis and
Well, I
he
mean,
never beat me
but it's
before?
always it's always good hype around y'all race. You and Cut the Check and you and Grand Nasty. It's always great hype around y'all races.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So, what was a race that you couldn't believe? Well, I won't say you couldn't believe you won. I will say this: what was a race that you was like when you did win it, you were kind of like surprised because you it was like y'all was like right there and the light came on.
Surprised, but like when I beat Cut the Check the first time, to me that was a really good win because I knew they had a better setup in their car than what I had. You know what I'm saying? Or they had like, they had nicer
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me to win with what I had, I think that was probably like a tight
Right.
race, like what you talking about.
Cause go ahead.
Like when I mastered the first time, like I knew I was gonna beat
When
his ass. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like he couldn't beat me. You know what I'm saying? But like when I ran check, I was like, boy, this that day. Goddamn, we gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't go out there like I knew I was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm going out there to win, but like I knew that I was gonna have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the
so
first
when you
time I
turned the
ran
winning
cut the
light
check.
on, you was like,
I mean, somewhat, yeah. That's always the case though. Like for me, cause like I say, I don't never go out there thinking I'm the baddest motherfucker and can't nobody fuck with me. So when I turn that win light on, that's the feeling I
you might
always
not go
get.
out there thinking that,
You
but
know
you
what I'm saying?
always say it.
I mean, I always speak on what I
Right.
have done. I don't always speak on what I can do. I speak on what I done. Like if you just play the shit back, I mean, it probably ain't up about 3 or 4 races you can name that I ain't beat, and most of them is 'cause I ain't raced them
Mm.
yet. I mean, it's the truth. Like
Okay.
now, granted, I'm on to kick my ass too, but most of the guys out there, I didn't beat them before, at least once.
Well, who are the 3 or 4 races that you have not raced, and that's the only reason you ain't kicked they butt?
Falcon Boy, I ain't raced Falcon Boy. I ain't raced Cad because he's scared. I don't know who else, but them is like two cars. Like Bruce got on that other day talking about Cad. I'm like, bitch, you can't, man. Cad been promising me he was gonna beat my ass since fucking 2017, man. You ain't even raced me. So don't talk, man. You can't. If I get on your live and you put Cad on there to talk to me, man, I'm gonna just get off your live. Like, man, like, why would I even talk to him about racing? You know, you had a LS just like I had or whatever, two power adders. You wouldn't race me, so then you make all this big hype about your new build when you was putting the fucking bit block in it. Oh, Boost Doctor, I got something for you, Boost Doctor. I got something for you. Well, we gonna get it. You done put that shit in there. You done ran it. You dialed it in. You still ain't never raced me. And now you done put in another goddamn car and you still ain't raced me. So you can't talk to me about no motherfucking Cad. Fuck Cad.
So them, so them the only two people you ain't raised, Cat and Derek.
I mean, probably not the only two, but I them just the two that come to mind. Falcon Boy and
Sam
fucking Cad.
Falcon.
Falcon Boy. I don't know nothing else to call him.
Okay. All right. So so where's the next place that the fans can expect to see you?
Um, Hot Rods
Okay.
race in February. I don't know if I mean, it ain't gonna be no more events after my motor out my car right now. We waiting on pistons. So um I'm not gonna make DNA race. I wanted to make it because I got a couple of motherfuckers I wanna chop in the throat. You know what I'm saying? But like it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So I just gotta wait till wait
Okay.
till next
So
year.
so your race season is officially over.
I mean, in terms of big wheel racing, yeah, because this is the last race this weekend. So like I'll probably get the car back together in the next 2 or 3 weeks. But you know, it ain't gonna be a lot of racing going on. It just depends on what we got locally. Like whenever the weather good, I get to go test or whatever. But like, it's not gonna be any like race events.
Question: do you ever like to just go to races without your car?
No, people ask me that all the time. Oh, you're not gonna support? What? No, man. I ain't. I mean, like, I have shit to do. Like, if you know, me racing my car already. It's one or two races that I will go to about my car, but for the most part, I'm not going to the track about my damn car. Because the first problem is I don't want to answer the same question 1 billion times. Hey, Boost, what Luke? You ain't bring Luke. I'm not even gonna be able to walk around. Oh, you ain't got your car? Oh, and then motherfuckers like Bruce. Oh, nigga, you was scared. You was scared, nigga. You knew not to bring that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't going to watch no motherfucking race. Nah, I got shit to do. I'm either I'm either racing, I'm building something, or I'm doing something totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know when the last time I've been to the track about a car. Like I might go to the track and race somebody else's car. You know what I'm saying? We went to the track the other day without my car to do testing on Code Blue. I'll do that.
So those are the only cars that you be driving. Oh, are gonna drive Tony Band's car, right?
Like I say, I don't like towing bands. Like that ain't right now. That ain't even nothing.
There's nothing to talk about at
I
this
don't know when
point.
his car.
Gotcha. So are
Yeah.
you? So, but you are gonna drive Richie Rich car.
I didn't-
Okay.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. So this is the part where because I love to hear you talk your sh. So this is the part where I don't have any more questions. Is there anything that you want to say that you want to get? Oh, you never said who was your favorite racer. Maybe you ain't think about it, but you can get back to me on that. And then
Um, who's my favorite racer? Man, Silent
that's a good
Killer.
one.
Silent Killer favorite racer. That's my new favorite racer. It really ain't even nothing to think about. It's Silent Killer.
That's a good John Boy gonna race. One thing
That's
about
my
him.
favorite. That bitch put in work. He don't never let up. He get along with everybody. I mean, he that guy.
Now, I'm gonna let you talk your what you got to say. Is there anything you want to get off your chest?
Oh man, I really got I said everything I got to say. I ain't really got no shit to talk. It's just like, you know, um, earlier this year when everybody was all hype about Hollywood bringing Big Joey out, two chassis car. Then they was all hype about fucking Falcon Boy with his damn non-culture car. You know what I'm saying? So all I got to say is I'm on y'all motherfucking ass. Keep that same motherfucking energy that y'all had all goddamn. You know what? It ain't even really Hollywood, cause me and Hollywood always race regardless. But I'm gonna fuck Hollywood up. Like it ain't gonna be nothing to see. I'm gonna run out that bitch life. But that goddamn Falcon boy, I'm gonna pack the gas on that bitch and throw the shoot on him. That's my motherfucking word right there. That motherfucker, man, because I don't know, man. I think he bipolar or something. Like, like, man, sometimes he the nicest guy, man. As soon as he leave the fucking track, he'll go get on the on fucking Instagram, man, and talk all the shit you ever fucking heard. Like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Nicest dude in the world, man. You see him at the track, man. That motherfucker get on, man. Him and that motherfucker, I don't even know his IG name. His Will something. Will something, man. Them two motherfuckers right there. Oh my god. I can't wait. I can't wait. Wait to destroy that bitch.
Okay. Anything else you got to say?
But everybody, man, everybody else cool with me, Motherfuckers say little slick shit. Like, to be honest, I'm more excited about Luke being back on hard tires. You know what I'm saying? I'm more excited about that because that's more of the roots of big rim racing, or like being on the hard tires, running big cars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really more excited about that. And then I'm just thinking about all the niggas that called me out for this past year on hard tires, knowing I went on hard tires. I'm gonna just see if them niggas still had that energy when they see Luke make that first
You
hit.
gonna tap him on the shoulder?
Yeah, yep.
Uh,
Like every fucking last one of them. Sage, I remember Sage talking shit. Bruce talking shit. Fucking what's 50K
Crown.
boy?
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay, Blue Jay talking shit. Uh, there was one more of them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Anybody on hard tires? Anybody on hard tires? Like right now, I still got a test. But one thing about it, I know what my car do. I know I got the power to stay out there. So it's just all about just getting out the hole. That's it. Them bitches dead.
Somebody. They
Them bitches
dead.
dead. And I promise you, if I'm with you to the 8th mile, I'm coming around your punk ass. I promise you. I promise you I'm coming around you.
Somebody asked how you feel about Dunzilla.
It's a fast car. Can't take nothing from it.
Hmm.
Can't take nothing from it. But in light of the past few races, man, it just kind of make you, you know, just make you think about
Right.
how fast is it.
Well, you said that previously. Anything can
So
happen in racing.
like, like, but you never know what a person
Right.
got going on in a race. But So, but the way the fans like to do it, they like to go by who win in a race. And if you really look at it, like fucking Macho beat Donzilla, right? Then they came back and ran again, and Macho car went bump in. So basically, if your car don't bump in, you have to get off the throttle, then roll the car in, then you got to get it back up on boost again. So like his car won't up on boost when he left. So, would he have won again? I don't know. But I'm just saying, when they both had a clean race, Macho won. So then you fast forward to Macho and Country. Well, Country just whooped Macho. So do that mean Country faster than Donzilla? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta. It's so many variables. Like you don't. Only the racers know what's going
Right.
on. You know what I'm saying? So, what that proves is, it ain't no one person dominating.
Right.
It's just here again where it shows where it's several people that's capable of
Right.
winning.
What are you looking forward to seeing?
Cause all them motherfuckers fast. Like it's just funny to me, man. Like if two cars race, it could be a fucking dog fight, and the car that lose, they gonna be like, "Oh man, that motherfucker slow." How the fuck is it slow? Huh?
Well, some of the races call everybody slow.
I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about the
You
fans.
think sometimes I see a lot of fans doing things that like they'll screenshot stuff and send it to y'all, screen record, send it to y'all, make weird comments in the comments. What do you think about that? Okay.
Nothing. Yeah, man. Like if we didn't have all this shit going on, it wouldn't be real. You know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't be real. So I expect all that shit. But, we need the positive people to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Can't just listen to the negative shit all the time. I mean, let a positive
Right.
motherfucker talk.
Well, uh, drama sells. You know,
Of course. And that's the thing, man. That's what I'm hating about Instagram right now. You know, Instagram ain't got it where I can really make no money. So I'm over
right.
on Facebook. I'm doing like 4 posts a day on Facebook right now. I mean, I just really started like a couple of weeks ago. But like Facebook jumping, it's doing pretty well. But on Instagram, the only way I can make money, man, is to go live and talk shit. It's the only way I can make money. And like that ain't really me. Like, do I talk shit? Yeah, but like, do I want to get on here and talk to y'all cocksuckers every fucking day about talking shit? No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Will I straighten your punk ass out if you on some bullshit? Yes, I will. But like, I'm not gonna do it every day. So why I gotta do that to make money? And then even then, like Instagram ain't giving me the money. Y'all giving me the money. When y'all buy badges and shit, y'all giving me the money. Instagram ain't giving me shit. So what the fuck is Instagram?
And that's not even happening a whole lot. I remember, I think it was the newness of the badges and stuff. It that happened a lot, but that don't even happen a whole lot
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, man. When they had the reels bonuses and shit, that was pretty decent. Like you at least make it over $1,000, a month. That it ain't a lot of money, but like that shit help with
Right.
whatever you got going on. But like now, I mean, the fuck is fucking $100 or $40, $50? What the fuck is that shit? My fucking three-wheeler video, that video, the same video that I got a little longer version of it on Facebook. that one video almost hit $200
Right.
on Facebook. You know, and so it might be at 200 by now. And I just put it up 3 days ago. So like, man, you can't do that over here. You can't do that on fucking on IG. So like, I use IG because that's where my fan base is. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why I don't post that much no more. Cause like, it's, them motherfuckers held me at 96.7K followers for probably 2 months. It just went up when I posted that fucking three wheeler video. It's at 96.9. Whereas at one point, like, I would get 500 if I went to a race. If I won the race, I would get 500 to 1,000 new followers
I
every
think
fucking
they
time.
say people getting shadow
You know what I'm
banned, like they want you to purchase things.
saying? Yeah, or they want you to they just want you to post like crazy. But like, if I got 96,000 followers, right? Then my reach should at least be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should, every time I post something, at least that many people should see my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell it take 2 months to come off of 96.7K? I just feel like there's some bullshit involved.
So those were all my questions. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Um,
No?
nope. Oh, I got one thing I want to say, man. I appreciate everybody that support me, man. I appreciate that everybody that show love because, man, at the end of the day, man, sometimes this shit is to a point that have you questioning, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? And like, having people that support, some of these people, man, some of these people that support me, shit, believe in me almost more than I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you get out here, you feel like you owe that shit to them. You know what I'm saying? To perform. So I don't always get to do that like I want to because it ain't a perfect world, but you best believe I'm striving for it.
Dang. Okay. Okay, well, Tucker. Well, as always, I always believe in giving people their flowers while they are here. I can say from the time that I first met you way back in 2017, for me, you've always been the same person to me, and you've always been the same person to the fans. You've never been one of those people that you referred to earlier, the Hollywood people. You've always been that person who was very personable, and you're gonna talk to the fans, and it's just refreshing to see. Even though, to be honest, you got to realize that you're not a normal person to some people. You know what I'm saying? To a lot of people, you are a celebrity, but you never.
Yeah, it took a while. Like, to be honest, like, I would say it was 2018, and I had already beat Don't Mouse, and then I beat Cut a Check, and then I had a race. I got booked for Memphis. Man, I got a big fan base in Memphis. Like, that was the first place I went to where motherfucker let me know, like, oh shit, this shit ain't, this shit bigger than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I never forget, man. It was 2018, my first time coming to Memphis, and I mean, I pretty much took pictures all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was crazy to me. Like I ain't, me, man. I'm like a good old country boy, and like, sometimes I don't see what's around me. You know what I'm saying? Or just don't realize what's really going on. But like, when I went there that day, that shit let me know, like, oh, this shit different. Like, even now, like, when I look at my insights on Facebook, um Memphis is the biggest. I got the biggest following, like,
Mhm.
in Memphis. The second biggest following for a city is Chicago, and the third one is Detroit. Like, even my own home city, I think my home city was second, and then Chicago, then Detroit. So that shit crazy, man. Like when we went to Playboy race this year, I mean, like even my car, it ran pretty good, but it didn't do like what I know it would do. But they loved it, man. They showed so much love. They showed so much love there, man. So it's a shit like that to
So
make
it's
you keep
so
on
so
going.
you are you I think you kind of alluded to it, but you're surprised that because you don't and this happens to me a little bit. Like I don't see myself the way that people see me. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
you just see yourself as a regular just country boy who just like to race, right? But then people see you and you like,
Yeah,
dang.
man. Sometimes people come to my job, or I might have my car parked out there on the street, and this dude that detailed cars one day, he was just in the area and he seen my car out there. He recognized it, so he came in all the buildings to find where I was, man. He came in there and found me, man. He had to have picture, video. Man, I can't believe, man. Man, I gotta call my boy right now. No, fuck that. I'm gonna take a video. I'm gonna take a video and show you now, like, man, I meet, man, I see people like that all the time, man. And like to me, it's like, like I just, man, I might be sitting down eating somewhere, man, and
Are you
somebody come
boost
up to
out there?
you, hey, or are you you don't you what's up though, master? Oh man, that shit happened a lot too. Then boost out, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's all good, man. I will say, like for me, when I'm at the racetrack, aside from the racing, I love talking to the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I love talking to the people. Like sometimes the people they open you up to things that you ain't thought about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what a person feel about you. They open you up to some different things and let you know other shit that's going on.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of love out here for you.
And then, yeah, yeah, and not only that, man, like I meet a lot of people and they just ask me questions about, they setting up their car or whatever, I don't mind helping, like, because I know how much money that shit can cost you if you make the wrong decisions when building a car. So like, you know what, man, I've been through that shit already. Let me help you out.
Well, that's all I got for you, Boost Doctor. I sure appreciate you sitting down with me. You know, you are definitely one of my favorite people to talk to. Not to mention, anytime I see you, people don't know this, but you talk a lot of crap to me. I don't even know why.
I started every time I see you because you already anticipating me being on some bullshit. So you just start some shit every time I see you.
Now I'm gonna say this. Anybody who's been following me for a long time know I don't start no you do it.
Oh, okay.
And then
It's just kind of like how Star Mac is. Your mouth a little
just a little
slick.
bit, but like I don't start it.
What do you mean?
Okay, yeah, you know what? We was doing good. So I'm gonna say
Ex-
I'm
Exactly.
gonna say Boost Doctor, thank you so much for allowing us to pry into your life. As always, thank you for rushing home from work and sitting down and talking to us and being so nice to me today. I really appreciate, Debo must have had a
Mm-hmm.
long talk with you before you came on the show and let you know to be nice to me today.
No, he
Okay. Well,
definitely
let's
didn't.
listen. I'm gonna take what I can get. I want you to have a great night. I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see the new car and Luke on the track next year.
Oh yeah, we about to make some motherfuckers
I
mad.
don't
Just
doubt
let's
it.
put it that way.
I definitely.
Get some motherfuckers. We gonna have all them cocksuckers with them damn live shows. We gonna have them down. They gonna be pulling everybody together, trying to figure out how they gonna boycott me some kind of fucking way. Watch what I tell you. All them some bitches.
So are they
Watch.
gonna start a boycott Boost Doctor 2024 campaign?
Did before, and then did it before. That's how I got the fucking G bodies. Oh, Boost Starter can't run on hard tires no more. Now all of a sudden they want me on hard tires. Well, let's see how much they really want me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ask your mama for something and you get it, and it ain't what you want. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Boost Doctor, for being a guest tonight and being so it was such a pleasure. I really do. It was such a pleasure dealing with you tonight.
I so I appreciate you having me, man. Like at least when I get on this show, I ain't interrupted by bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can say whatever it is I need to say, keep everything, you know, level and respectable, so to speak.
So you're saying you appreciate me?
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I
I'm
appreciate you.
gonna go. Listen, we're gonna go while it's okay. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
You too, and
All right.
appreciate
Have a
all
good
y'all.
one. So if you guys missed any of tonight's episode of Rise and Vibe, you can catch the replay on YouTube. Make sure you click the link in my bio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, tonight's episode was sponsored by Envision Sea Moss. They have sea moss lemonades, sea moss anything that you pretty much want. Make sure you guys go follow them on Instagram, follow them on all social media platforms, and make sure you tell them KP sent you. Thank y'all for tuning in to tonight's episode. See you guys next Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Rise and Vibes out.